Hey everybody, I'm Blue, and today we are doing it. We are finally wrapping up the alphabet challenge. I'm uploading this a little later than I originally planned because I was very tired today. But here we go. It's time to end it, starting with the letter W, where we will figure out who's got the power, who's got to cast that spell with Wanrei from Zatch Bell. And I just want to share a particular memory that I have of the video game Zatch Bell Momoto Battles, featuring Wanrei. Growing up, me and my sister absolutely adored fighting games. It was our go-to. We had Dragon Ball Z Budokai, Soul Calibur was our go-to, and you had better believe we had the Naruto Clash of Ninja series. But Zatch Bell Momoto Battles was a very big and important moment for us, because after fight after fight after fight, we eventually came to the very adult decision that both of us were banned from ever playing Wanrei again. Wanrei has one of the best stories in Zatch Bell in my personal opinion, and I really like his character, but for some reason in that game, the way his combat worked just meant like surefire wins. So me and my sister had to step back and say, you know what? No Wanrei. But today we draw Wanrei. And it feels befitting to talk about a special moment with my sister on this day. For the letter X, we have Xerxes Break from a show called Pandora Hearts. And by a show called Pandora Hearts, I mean read the manga, read the manga, read the manga. Oh my gosh, the story is so good. Why isn't it more popular? And Xerxes Break is an amazing character, and I had to take a moment to showcase how pretty this design is because I absolutely did not nail it in this art. Xerxes, or Break as he is more commonly referred to, is just one of those fascinating characters that seems to know everything so far ahead of everyone else and always in control, and then you get the moments where he's not. And they are terrifying because if he doesn't know what's going on, how are we supposed to know what's going on? As for the drawing itself, I really wish I would have taken the time to do a better study of the style before starting on this piece, for the simple matter of I think the artist has lovely line art, and as well as the way that they handle the folded clotheslines, which you can't see in this picture. But overall, I hope that I did justice to this wonderful schemer. I really struggled with the letter Y, and I don't feel like I should have, but luckily I just finished up a playthrough of Fire Emblem Awakening shortly before starting this challenge, which gave me the opportunity to re-explore Pan's child, Yarn. And I swear to goodness I am not going to use this as an opportunity to talk about how much I love Gregor and Pan. It's not happening. Love it or hate it, Fire Emblem Awakening is probably best known for the shipping mechanic. As you pair up two units in combat often enough, eventually they will have a kid from the future arrive to help them. And where I loved Pan so much, I hated Yarn for most of my playthroughs. I didn't like the way that he was constantly accusing whoever his father figure was of cheating on his mom, or his overall cowardly demeanor. It just didn't make sense. Yes, you're the last of your race, but you crit like almost every time you hit, so please stop complaining. But then on playthrough number 500 or whatever of this game, I put Gregor and Pan together, and Gregor is a bit of a flirt. He does like to talk to a lot of girls and has a lot of special unique cutscenes with them. So the accusations finally made sense. And his cowardly nature just kind of rung a little bit more true because of a fear of loss that Gregor has too. And all of a sudden this character that I really didn't particularly care for was quickly becoming a favorite. It also did not hurt at all that this guy really was my crit hit king on that particular playthrough. So for this drawing, I wanted to capture his little bit more cowardly persona. I think he would have benefited a lot from looking younger, but giving him a good flinch pose felt like it would do something for him, and might as well draw his biggest fear looming behind him. Alright, and this is it, guys. For the letter Z, we have Zero from The Nightmare Before Christmas, which I don't think needs any big introduction, so let's just jump right in. I love Zero so much. I get excited this time of year because you just see all the cute little zeros that you can hang in your tree and all the little decorations. And this guy really does mean a lot to me. When I was in high school, because if there's any good time to fall in love with The Nightmare Before Christmas, it's when you're in high school, this movie was the first one where I started researching it, the development. How did they make it? How did they do it? How did this effect get made? And it started my deep love and adoration of animation as a general medium. And my first post I ever made on social media that did any bit of traction was a sculpture I did of Zero, trying to replicate the way that they had modeled him in the movie. And I feel like there's not a character that would be a more fitting end than one of my old favorites. And there we have it, that's the alphabet challenge completed. Everyone has been uploaded, and I've gotten to have so many conversations about old shows and movies that I really cared about and things that really get me going and really get me inspired. And it's been nice getting to learn editing and everything through this, so I decided one last time, for the very end of this, I want to go over my 3 favorite drawings that I did for this challenge. And these are in no particular order, but we have Caduceus Clay, who I just really like the way the texture turned out, and I feel like he came across as soft as I had wanted him to be. Next is Grillby, who I was originally really hesitant to say was my favorite, but I just feel like this whole drawing came across really soft and warm, and maybe the 10th anniversary just has me a little nostalgic for Undertale. And lastly, let's groove on out of here with Mirror B, who is inarguably, of all the drawings I did for this challenge, the one I had the most fun on. And there we go, that's it, that's the alphabet challenge, and that is the first large series on this channel done. Did you have a particular character that was a favorite for you, or even a show that you'd forgotten about? Let me know in the comments down below. So I'm hoping moving ahead to do a couple of October, fall, Halloween themed drawings for the rest of the month, and then from there I guess we'll just see where it goes. And until then, later!